Hey guys, and welcome to my tutorial on how to steam your wig straight. You can do this if you've got a curly wig that you want to have straightened, or if it's a bit damaged and the fiber's a bit frizzy. I'm doing this on a limited edition Best Blonde Ever Mini, which I have worn to death, and I'm ready for a new look. All you will need is a round brush, a steamer, some clips, and a little bit of oil. I bought this from the supermarket, really cheap, just a nice oil to keep it nice and smooth. And it's really easy, and it will give new life to your wigs, and you will love it. So when your wig gets to that point where you think, oh, that's just dead and that's going to be thrown out, no, give it a steam straight and it'll be as good as new. Okay, let's go. Okay, to start, give your wig a good wash, or a good brush through and a good wash as normal, and then of course block your lace properly to protect it. And then all we do is we take a section at the bottom first and get your steamer, and just glide the steamer down the section of the fibre to soften that curl first. Depending on how curly it is, you might not need to do this first, but because I want to get the most of this curl out, we'll just do this quickly like this first. And then once we've got the curl softened so the brush can get through it, we then take a smaller section of that section, clip that out of the way, and then with a big brush, just put it in and let the bristles of the brush sort of grab onto the hair like a big roller. It's like you're blow drying hair, really, exactly the same thing. And then just take your steamer, put it onto the brush and sort of smoothly go down. Now you have to go through a few times to get it nice and smooth and get all those little kinks out. And once you do, you end up with a beautiful, silky, straightened, revitalized fibre that will look as good as new. Like I said, works wonders on wigs that you think are at the end of their day. Just take your time, don't rush it. It's really easy and a real simple technique, but you want to do it properly. You want to make sure that every section is nice and straightened and smooth, and every fibre is all nice and smooth. And that's it. So I mean, that's one little section, but all you do then is just follow the same method through the entire wig, and you have a long, lovely, silky wig. Okay, so when you get to about halfway, and look how beautiful that is. Oh, so soft and silky. Get a bit of your oil, and just one little pump. Oh, depending on what sort of oil it is and how big the pump is, you might need 3 or 4, if you've got a small little nozzle. But then just glide the oil through the fibre. Sort of, you don't want to overcoat it, make it too oily, but you want enough that it does the job. So then push it through. And as you can see, I mean, beautiful, gorgeous hair. Let me finish it and I'll show you the finished product. Now, as you can see, I'm coming to the last section of my hair, and I'm just doing exactly the same technique, steaming it nice and smooth. And before you know it, voila! A beautiful, straight, revitalized, silky, good as new wig. I'm going to brush it upside down and brush it back. Now let's get the steamer on the roots just to sort of redirect the motion of the root. And when I put it back on the block, she's going to be beautiful. Bit more oil right through. Oh, I can turn that off now. Let me lower this down so you can see that. Oh, divine. And she's done. Now, just because I've straightened this doesn't mean that you have to only wear it straight. This is a really good thing to do before you set a wig. So that way the fiber's in its best condition before you put the curl back into it. So have a go at that. See how you go. Get some of those old wigs out and make them look beautiful again. Give them new life. Remember that there's no wig that is unfixable. Never throw a wig out. You can always do something to it. There's always a trick, there's always a technique to give it as much life as possible. Remember that someone who has spent hours and hours making this beautiful wig for you, and it'll be crime against glamour to allow it to be ruined. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you so much, and bye. Mwah.